So welcome to the show today. Welcome to the sit down. Thank you very much for taking the time and joining us today. Joined by an amazing young man by the name of Miza, superhero. Let me be your superhero. I wanna be a.
How you
That's my
doing? How you
favorite
doing?
song, brother. I love that. I'm good at you.
I haven't heard Young put next to my name in a while, so that's great. Yeah.
Yeah, no. You can return the compliment. It's okay.
You're looking really good, my friend. It's been a while. You're looking good. How you doing?
Thank you, man. I'm good, man. I love your music, man. Superhero feeling. Those are my jams, man. I love those songs. And wow,
Thank you. Thank you so much.
you've just done so many amazing things over the years. But take us back to like the very young Miza. Where were you born, brother?
Yeah, I was born in Sebokeng. It's in the Vaal, which is in Gauteng. So it's a township
Okay.
in Gauteng. Yeah. I was born there,
Okay.
born, bred, buttered there, primary school, high school, and then only left for Joburg for tertiary when I went to go study film at AFDA.
All right. Okay.
Mm, mm.
Oh, so you studied. Oh, so you probably know more about this thing than I do, man.
Yeah, look, I tried to study everything that I got into. So I did the film stuff, I did the music production stuff, the
Okay.
presenting stuff, the radio stuff. Yeah,
Wow. Jack of all trades. I like that. Very cool, man. So,
trying.
growing up in the Vaal in Gauteng, obviously, how old are you now, if I may ask?
I am 37.
That's the same age as me. That's crazy. So then, obviously, you grew up during apartheid and some of the challenges growing up for you during
Yeah.
that time.
Look, I mean, I was very fortunate, even though there were obviously, like you're saying, all the difficulties and challenges. My family tried very hard to sort of close those things off. So I didn't really see a lot because I
Kind
was
of
like in
shield
a
you.
little.
Yeah.
Yeah, they shielded me a lot. So I was like in this little cocoon, very happy childhood, played around with the kids, loved soccer. I played a lot of soccer. Even at school, I did like athletics, soccer, cricket. I was
Oh
very
wow.
active. I just wanted to be out there and just play in the sun. Had a lot of friends, and the community where I grew up, it was like one big family. We still had that where the lady from next door is like your mom or your sister, the guy next door is like your brother. So we're just like one happy family, one happy community. And I think already, I mean, when I was in grade one, I did my first stage production. In primary school already, I was DJing at our discos at school.
Wow.
So yeah,
Really?
I mean now, yeah, I mean now when they tell me, apparently, when I was a kid, I once told there was like a family gathering, and I once told everybody that they'll all one day watch me on TV. And apparently, I was this little kid, so I have no idea what I was talking about. I didn't even know. I mean, how one could be on TV. I mean, everything was so far fetched because I was in the Val. There's nothing in the Val. You had to
Yeah.
literally move to Joburg to jump onto any of these things.
Yes.
So yeah, apparently I was already telling them, yeah, one day all of you are gonna watch me on TV.
And did they see you on TV? They did.
Oh yeah, they saw me on TV.
Okay. Have you done some acting before then? Have you done acting?
Yeah. So my first professional gig, TV gig that is, I was in high school. I was in grade 10 or 11. That was my first presenting gig. I did a show on SABC One called Vukuzenzele. After
Wow.
that, I did Real Peeps, which was on SABC 3. And
Oh
then I
yes.
did Bush Raider, which was on SABC 2. And then first year, now I think in grade 10, no, grade 11 or 12, then I started my first professional radio gig. I
Wow.
was on, yeah, what was called back then VCR-FM, the Val Community Radio Station.
Okay.
And my first professional acting gig, I think I was in third year. So I was about what, 18, 19, 20.
Jeez.
So I started really young. I mean, I was blessed. I started really young in the industry. So yeah.
It reminds me of me, Miza, because or must I call you a Tumaleng? Does it matter?
Look, it's all good. Eh?
I also started on radio when I was 15. That's crazy. And then also people said, oh no, you'll never make it in radio because you're too nasally or you're too this, and people try and shoot you down. And look at us now, brother. We stood above the odds, and we did what we wanted to do. And I
And you
think
sound really
that is an
amazing, just by the
inspiration.
way.
Thank you, man.
Yeah. You're like a proper radio man. And now look at
Oh,
you. Now you're
really?
doing TV. Huh? Huh?
Yeah. I
Jack
think
of
you've
all
got the face
trades.
for TV. I haven't got the face for TV. But you gotta, as you say, you gotta hustle, man. You gotta do what you need to do, right?
Yeah, you have to. You have to.
The entertainment industry is tough. I mean, it's here today, gone tomorrow.
Especially now, fast forward to 2020. I mean, things are not getting any easier.
No.
They're getting tougher and tougher. And also, every single person now wants to either be a DJ or be
Yeah.
on TV.
Yeah.
There are no regulations. People don't even need to study or practice or rehearse or do anything.
Yeah.
You know, people can just jump in and out as they please. So yeah, it's getting tougher because now there are more people obviously gunning for the same things. So yeah.
Yeah, that is hectic, hey? But I think at the end of the day, it's those that are trained, that know what they're doing, that are going to rise up and do what they need to do. But also, there is a lot of unearthed talent, as you say. So
Yeah.
it's a balancing act, right? It's just about being at the right place at the right time, if there ever is ever such a thing.
Yeah. Yeah.
So who played a role in your life in terms of people that you looked up to, that you thought, okay, I want to be like them? Because I know when I was growing up, I was listening to a lot of radio and I was like, man, if these guys can do it, so can I. So what was your motivation?
Honestly, other my parents.
Okay.
Other my parents more than anything, because like I said, growing up in the township back then wasn't the easiest thing, you know?
Yeah.
But somehow they made it look easy. They made sure I had all the things I needed or wanted. They made sure I went to all the good schools that were available then. When I told them I wanted to get on TV, which was very foreign to us back then, instead of them shutting it down, they were willing to support, even though they didn't know, but they were willing to do whatever it is, you know? And from day one, they were just supporting and supporting, and till today, they're there all the way, you know?
I love them. I love them.
So yeah, I love them to bits. So it was them, and obviously every other person back then who made it against all odds. So these could either be entertainers or business people, or even, because I remember there's a time I'd have to travel to Joburg every weekend, and I'd see like old ladies going to like the train station at like 4 a.m. So I was thinking, yo, I'm a kid, man. I'm this little kid with all these dreams. If these people can do it and they do it every single day, what's stopping me?
Yeah.
So those are the people actually, yeah, that I looked up to. And I think even now, that's why it's still so easy for me to be driven, because I'm inspired by everyday situations, things I see around, things I read about. You know, I never looked for like what we call in inverted commas celebrities for inspiration. I looked around like everyday people that I see around my area, people that, so that if they could do it, I mean, that always rings in my head. If Mr. So-and-so from 3 houses down from mine can do it, and they literally had nothing, it was like a zero to hero, so can I.
That's amazing. I love that. And I think that's what sets you aside from everybody else, that you're not chasing the fame. You're chasing the craft. You're chasing to want to do better in life. And it's those people that do chase the fame that are there today and gone tomorrow, because they don't understand the industry and how it works. It's a tough industry. You've got to work at it. You've got to keep working at it. This instant fame thing doesn't work, and it doesn't last at all.
No, it doesn't. And the sooner people understand that, number one, it's very difficult to get in. But
Yeah,
once you get in, it's more difficult to stay in and stay
yeah,
relevant. So
that's
if
right.
you're working at a bar of like 10, once you get in, now you have to move that bar to like a 50.
That's right.
Otherwise,
That's
you
right.
in today, out tomorrow. So
Yeah,
you can't really just, there's never a chance for you to like relax and you push
yeah,
harder and harder and harder.
that's right. That's right. I agree with you
Mm.
100%.
You said that when you were growing up, you played a lot of soccer. So did I. But I think that you would have, Bafana are looking for players, man. I think you would have done well.
You know what's funny? I was actually telling my wife that I kind of wish I can just be given like a year to go back and play
Oh, really?
professional football. Yeah. Because so this what happened, right? I played soccer since I was 5. I played for the under 12 squad. I played for under the 14. But then when I went after high school, and then I was accepted at AFDA, and then I was also accepted at Vets, the football team.
Oh, wow.
So now,
That's
yeah.
cool.
So now I'm this 19-year-old, just moved to Joburg, just got signed to Vets, and starting my whole film world and film school, blah blah. So now we
Wow.
get the timetable. So now I literally have to be at school Monday to Friday from 8 in the morning, and then we have rehearsals until like 10 p.m.
Yo, yo.
Soccer, I have to be there twice a week from 6, I think it was like 5 to 10 or something. So now I had to choose. So literally now I'm at this crossroad, and the folks, the soccer people, everybody's like, okay, now you must choose. Is
Yeah,
it soccer or is it film school?
yo. That was tough.
Yeah, it was very tough. And like all these years, I've been playing football, and all these years, as a football player, as a young kid, you want to play professional football.
Yeah.
And now you have the chance, but now also I wanted to act, because
Yeah,
then,
sure.
you know, I've had this burning desire to just act and hone this craft and blah blah. And I had to choose. And obviously I chose school.
Sure.
And then that's how my soccer career basically ended.
Shame, man. That's hectic. That's, oh, wow. So you would have been, you could have possibly been playing for Bafana. You never know.
You know what? I probably would be,
Yeah,
because like I'm saying, from all the
yeah,
junior years I played for the squad. So it would
yeah,
literally just be a transition
yeah.
from 12, 14, 16, 19 reserve
Were you a striker or defender or midfielder? What was your position?
as a striker.
Oh, oh,
Yeah.
Shabobo. It might not have been, it might not have been Benny. It would have been Miza in this area.
Yeah.
Miza in the area. Yepo.
Halagasha.
Could have been different, eh? Wow. That's
That's
the
the
But
that's the
yeah,
problem in life. Sometimes we get a journey that we don't know which one to take. And is it the right one? Is it the wrong one? Would you say it was the right one that you took?
I think this was the perfect one, because a lot of things came from this decision. I mean, I don't think I'd have met my wife if I didn't go to film school, because we actually met on set.
Oh, wow.
We were shooting a drama series together, and that's how we met. So obviously, if I was playing football, look, I'd probably be in Barcelona right now playing, for Barcelona.
Yeah,
So I wouldn't have met
yeah,
my wife. So yeah, it was a great choice. I'm happy.
But it comes back to what you said earlier. Everything happens for a reason, right?
Exactly.
yeah.
So tell us about your music. Wow, Superhero. How long ago did that come out? Because that kind of just catapulted your career, right?
Yeah, superhero was 2011, I think. 2010,
Oh, yes.
2011.
And you also make reference of football in that as well. The man of the match.
Exactly. So yeah, that year. But before that, I think a year or 2 years before that, Natty Nice dropped Nkamudira, and we worked
Okay.
together on that. And that literally, sure, that song blew up so much. And in the song, there's a part where it says, Ketswere Miza. But then
Yeah.
I wasn't doing music and I wasn't DJing. Then I was just doing TV. So people were like, who is this Miza? So now I was
Yeah.
kind of forced to learn how to DJ and get into the music. So then we
Wow.
decided, because then we're business partners, we decided, okay, let's do this. Now let's work on a single for you so that, because then I was actually doing Nati's bookings.
Okay.
So every time people would call to book him, then they'd ask, who's this Miza?
Yeah.
So we're like, okay, look here, look, there's a gap. People want this guy. So let's do this. So that's when we decided, okay, let's do a follow-up to Nkamudira, but now this will be your single. We got Flaba in studio. And actually, people don't know this. Originally, after we produced the beat for Superhero, we wanted Jabba on the song.
Yeah. Okay.
But Jabba wasn't interested. He was so busy then. And he said to me, look, I'm busy, but I have this young guy from Mafikeng who I think is amazing. Maybe try with him. And that young guy back then was Casper. But
Oh
then nobody
wow.
knew Casper. Yeah. Nobody
Oh
knew
wow.
Casper, obviously. And we're
Whoa.
like, look, man, we hear you, but we really just want you and not like your protege. And then he's
Oh
like,
wow.
nah, I can't. We're like, okay, cool. And then I hit up Flaba. And then Flaba agreed. But like fast forward now, look how big Casper is now.
Yeah, I
So
know.
you see,
Imagine if you did that link up.
right? So if something is
Mm.
yours, it's yours, man. No matter, I think it's just a timing thing.
Yeah.
So back then it wasn't Casper's time, but he gradually got into his own path and his time. And look at him now, he's a superstar.
Are you talking about Jabba Double HP?
Double HP, yeah.
That was my guy, man. That guy was just the most amazing person I knew. He was just like so humble, man.
Right? Yeah.
Yeah.
Good guy. He was a good man. He was a
Yeah.
good man.
I actually remember seeing him once at the jazz festival in Cape Town. He was wandering around. He's going to support the artists. And I asked him, like, what are you doing here? Why are you not headlining? No, he said, I'm
Yeah.
just here to have fun and here to support the music, man. And I was like, that is a star right there, man. That is what you really call a superstar that goes out and supports other people being a star in their own right. That is unbelievable, man. Yeah.
But you see, that's how you see the difference between real musicians
Yeah.
and people that just
Fly by
come
night.
into it
Yeah.
for,
Yeah.
for other things, which is the fame or the money or the what. Because honestly, what he was doing, I do that sometimes because it's all about the music. That's how
Yes.
you grow in
Yes.
music. You want to
And you
go
hear
out there,
different
you want to hear
sounds
the
that
different
motivates you.
sounds.
Yeah.
Exactly. So you want to hear the different sounds. You want to see what's happening, how people relate to certain things, how they react to certain things.
Yes.
Because it also helps you when you go back into studio, then you know what to work on.
Right.
Unlike if you just blocked in your own little cocoon and you're only going to shows. Because if you think about it, if you only go into shows, you literally get there maybe 30 minutes before your set, you jump on
Yeah.
stage, immediately after that, you leave.
Yes.
So you see, there's
You
no
don't
there's no
experience
learning,
anything. Yeah.
there's no
Yeah.
influence, there's nothing. It's all you.
Yes.
But then without the influence and without the new knowledge, how are you making sure you're a better person when you're dropping your next single? How are you making sure you're not sounding like your old self? How you see, because we need growth. Growth is important
Yeah.
That's
as a
true. Okay,
performer,
so
as an
Miza, listen,
artist.
brother,
Yeah.
we are running out of time, but I just wanted to know from you quickly before we go your new song. Tell us a bit about that.
Okay, so I've got a brand new single. It's titled Breathe, and I feature the amazing songstress Lady Alma, who's based in the USA. Now, all the
Wow.
house heads around the world, they know Lady Alma. Yeah, amazing vocalist. So yeah, that's what I dropped this, I think, a week ago, and people are loving it. The DJs are playing it, radio stations are playlisting it. So I'm really excited about this one. She's excited as well, which is great because sometimes when you feature someone, then to them it's just a feature and they don't really care about the song. But
Yeah.
she's as invested in the song as I am.
I
I mean,
love that.
she was the one calling on some, yo, when are we dropping this? People
Oh
must
wow.
hear this. I'm like, okay, we're not done. We're not done. We're still mastering, blah, blah. So we're both excited and we're hoping through this collaboration that will open up a a serious gateway between the two worlds, which is the States and us in terms of house music.
I hope so. I hope so.
I hope so.
And tell me, is there a music video? Or you still must do that.
Not yet. Yeah, we still must do that. So
Okay.
we're still trying to figure out how we can do that, because obviously I'm here,
Oh,
she's
yeah.
in the States, lockdown, we can't travel abroad, so it's a bit
Yeah.
tricky. So we're trying to find smart ways to do it.
Well, there's technology.
Yeah, there is. Yeah. So we're definitely going to use a whole lot of technology for this. Yeah.
Okay. No, Miza, brother, thank you for your time, man. I appreciate it, and awesome chatting to you. It's just amazing. The time goes so quickly. We'll have to get you on again soon,
does, right?
man. It's just amazing.
Oh,
Thank
that'd
you,
be
my
great,
friend.
man. And thank you so much. Like, people don't know, you have literally been supporting me from day one, you know.
That's right.
And I really appreciate that. And thank you so much. I'll keep sending the music.
Please
It's not
do.
gonna run out. It's not gonna run out anytime soon. So yeah.
I love that. I look forward to hearing it. I look forward to hearing the new music, man.
Yeah.
Miza,
so
thank
much.
you, my guy. Thank you, brother. God bless you, my friend. Thank you.
God
One
bless
love,
you,
man.
man. I appreciate you. Thank you so much.
Thank you. Have a good one, my brother. Take care. Thank you.
You too. Cheers.
So there we go, another interesting episode of the Sit Down, talking to Miza, the DJ himself, the man himself, the actor, the DJ, gosh, I don't know, so many titles, man. Make sure that you are hitting him up on his social media. Go and follow him and go and support the best. And we support our own South African music, African music. I like the collaboration with the US and South Africa. It's really amazing. And of course, make sure you are interacting on my social media at Stephen Taylor SA on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. Going to end with a bit of Miza's music. Check it out. As he said, I've been supporting him from day one. Superhero was one of those songs that I love. I'm going to leave you with a bit of a snippet of that. Thank you, Akona. Thank you to you. God bless. Take care.
Flava, Le Miza, Dinganga, in your house. Let me be your superhero. I wanna be your superhero. But let him be your superhero. I want this guy to be your superhero. Super cool, super fly, kaofela ba super flavor. When a dude Popeye, the banyana ba full latella. I make noise all the time. Get dalaga mafoko pella. I'm the boy, I'm the guy. Yo, ploma le banyana ba di puno fella. Kisato di tsena, le Miza sato le tsela. This year I tola li di tenda. Check I kera ke monate fella. Hey shorty, I'm a super fella, superhero ya di boots kaofela. Next day ke ta jola li di lenda, banyana ba itlela, haksa shela. Super cool, super fly, kaofela ba super flavor. When a dude Popeye, the banyana ba full latella. I make noise all the time. Ke dalaga mafoko pella. I'm the boy, I'm the guy. Yo, ploma le banyana ba di puno fella. Let me be your superhero. I wanna be your superhero. But let him be your superhero. I want this guy to be your superhero. Reedy superhero, baby, kinda cool. Loyi super zero, une kinda cool. Reedy superhero, baby, we the good ones. Loyi super zero, baby, yeni good one. Bana ha batswere, rona batswere style. Marabana ha batswere, wana batswere style. Get with the program, girl, it's got the Miza. Get with the superheroes, Flable Miza. Reedy superhero, baby, kinda cool. Loyi super zero, une kinda cool. Reedy superhero, baby, we the good ones. Loyi super zero, baby, yeni good one. Bana ha batswere, rona batswere style. Marabana ha batswere, wana batswere style. Get with the program, girl, it's got the Miza. Get with the superheroes, Flable Miza. E jwalo. the man of the match, the superhero. Isn't superhero e tlwaetseng bo Spectre Man? Ke ra ditering tsa nnete, dinganga, thotsa mnate fela. Boy, let me be your superhero. I wanna be your superhero. But let him be your superhero. I want this guy to be your superhero. Let me be your superhero. I wanna be your superhero. But let him be your superhero. I want this guy to be your superhero. Let me be your superhero. I wanna be your superhero.